Since the start of 2020, the price of Cardano has been on the up and up. And the past few days have seen extreme bullish sentiment off the back of a tie-up with PwC. However, given the scandals that continually beset the Big Four firms, now is a time for caution. Cardano's CEO, Charles Hoskinson, announced a partnership deal with PwC on Monday. This initiative falls under the company's drive to improve its marketing strategy, which has in the past been criticized as sorely lacking. As a result, traders responded appropriately and buy pressure sent the price of ADA up 10% on the day, with each passing day since the announcement seeing healthy gains. Today, the price of ADA was knocking at 6 cents, having peaked at $0.05791 at the time of writing. This represents a staggering 70% gain since the start of the year. As such, many observers are pinning hopes on Cardano to lead the rest of the alts out of their slump. All the same, as much as a tie-up with PwC is welcome news, considering the stature of this company, Cardano investors should be cautious of this deal. After all, a primary goal of Cardano, and indeed cryptocurrency as a whole, can be summed up transferring power back to the people. Terms like banking the unbanked and financial inclusion are all about this. Cardano themselves say, yet the involvement of a Big Four firm, who all operate with impunity, is the very antithesis to people's power. Richard Brooks, in his piece titled "The Financial Scandal No One Is Talking About," spoke of a consortium of firms that have become too cozy with the system they are supposed to check on, and with this comes a license to do as they please. Indeed, PwC is currently embroiled in a financial scandal involving the Angolan state-owned oil company Sonangol. In this case, PwC acted as both auditors and advisors to a restructuring of Sonangol. Angolan prosecutors believe this to be a conflict of interest. They allege Isabel dos Santos, the daughter of Angola's former president, and her associates, funneled $1 billion of public funds through transactions with state companies including Sonangol and the state-run diamond exporter Sodium. Dos Santos denies any wrongdoing and claims that the investigations are part of a smear campaign against her. Meanwhile, PwC has declined to comment on the proceedings. This is just one example of many cases where large accountancy practices have signed off on cooked books. From Lehman Brothers to Enron to 1MDB, the list goes on. With that in mind, as much as investors see their involvement with cryptocurrency as bullish, in reality, PwC and the like are only in it to stay relevant. And not because they too want a fairer system.